Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Waha, Raha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. And shalom wa barakatah to the hopeful elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. Brothers and sisters doing their due diligence in truth and sincerity. Just on a plantation. Another day, man. Another day in this hellhole, man. But another day closer to the kingdom too, man. Just meditating on the word, and just meditating, on prophecy, man. At work, and I just wanted to quickly mention a dream that I had last night. And in this particular dream, I'm a person that I dream every night without fail, man. Even since a young boy, I've always dreamt every night, man, as far back as I can remember. Now, sometimes, there's certain dreams that I can remember more than others. But this dream, even when I woke up, the picture of the dream was implanted in my mind, like all till now when I'm still meditating on it. But yeah, the vision I had was basically, I was like at work, and an Edomite came in, and in his lunch bag, he had a small baby, man, and he started to eat this baby. And this baby, it was like it wasn't even fully formed yet, kind of like just past the embryo sort of stage. But he started eating this baby in front of me, man. And, he was eating it casually, like it was normal. And that I had the picture implanted in my mind all till now, like I said. So that just had me thinking of the famine that's coming to this earth, man. Because if you're measuring the time diligently and you're looking and you're seeing these prophecies that are coming to pass, and you're seeing that right now, we know that the elites want to crash this economy, man. And we're seeing, the shortages of food, of gas, and petrol, wheat, bread. We're seeing all these shortages right now happening in the earth. Truckers not able to deliver what they need to deliver. All-time shortage, just in general, of supplies, man, food supplies into stores and supermarkets worldwide, man, especially out there in Babylon. But this is all the build up to the big famine that's coming upon the earth, man. Like the scriptures say, man. So yeah, I just want to get a couple scriptures. And Lord willing, just little videos, edifying to some degree. I just want to get a couple scriptures. And since Ezekiel 7:15, it says, "The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city famine and pestilence shall devour him." And these prophecies haven't come to pass yet, and we know that there's always been famine in the world, especially when these other nations have been ruling. But not to the degree to where it's gonna be. It's gonna be like a time that never was upon the earth in that day, man. Time of Jacob's trouble, and the famine that is coming upon this earth is gonna be a serious famine, man. And everybody on the earth is gonna feel that, So it said, "The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city famine and pestilence shall devour him." And we live amongst proud nations. We out here in the UK, London, UK, and it's a very proud place, man, with very proud people, and they don't foresee the dangers and the terrors that are ahead, man. They don't have the foresight to see these prophecies coming to pass, man. And they're gonna be caught up the most in a time when these famines hit, because we know that the word is faithful and true, that these words will and are coming to pass, man. Jeremiah 11:22 says, "Therefore thus saith Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will punish them, and their young men shall die by the sword, and their sons and daughters shall die by famine," man. And like, we can't stress enough that You know, that famine is coming, man, upon the earth, man, but a serious famine, man. You know, we also know that the famine of the word, which is slowly happening too, is going to come in a big way. But we're talking about a physical famine of, you know, not being able to eat, man. And in places like I said, places like where I'm situated in the UK, people don't really, obviously you have levels and some people, you know, have more than others, but people don't really go without here, man. And like I said, the place is very proud. So when these things do hit, you're going to have a lot of people, like the scriptures say, man, eating their children in that day, man. And through the Spirit, man, it's going to be a lot of those people that are at the proudest that are going to be doing these things, man. Because they haven't had to go without a meal for 2-3 days. They don't know what it's like to, you know, to fast from time to time. They don't know like what it's not like to have an empty belly, man. And like I said, they proud too. So they're out of things like, oh, not me. That could never happen to me. And they're going to be the ones that are eating their children, man. Why those men and women that, you know, put their trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the scripture says, my servants shall eat, man. So in that day when the famine is upon this earth, man, you know, the servants of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall eat, man. That's why, you know, you have to put your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to make it in that day, man. Because there's nothing that's going to be, there's no other way you're going to be able to, you know, that you're going to be seen out of the judgment to come, man. And like I say, people are going to be eating their children. That's why, you know, why the Most High gave me that vision last night, to let me know and assure me that these things will be coming on the earth, man. Because, you know, it is written. And it's all part of the prophecy, man. And like I say, it's going to be a lot of those proudest people who say they will never do this or never do that. That's why, you know, we have to remain humble and say, you know, Yaharatazah in everything. Because the scriptures say, you know, if it be of the Most High, we shall say, we shall do this or we shall do that, man. Because, you know, you never know in that day what kind of spirit that the Most High will have you in, man. You know, that's why it's a must to remain humble and faithful in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Because famine is coming, man, in a big, big way. So let me just get this final scripture, because I got to get back to work in this place, man. So this is Jeremiah 19, verse 9. It says, and I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend. So, you know, John that lives next door in that day, man, you know, you thought he was your friend, but he's going to be trying to, you know, when his ribs are touching and he hasn't eaten, him and his family haven't eaten for 5-6 days, man. You know, wicked thoughts are going to start creeping into their minds, man. Then you're going to see John's true colors, man, when he's trying to kick your door off the hinges and take you and your children so he can fry them, man. And it sounds like far-fetched and it sounds like a movie, but you got to remember, we're in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's movie, man. You know, the king of terrors, man. Al-Shadia. And all these things are going to come to pass, man. That's why, like I say, I had that vision last night and I just wanted to quickly talk about it, man, because that's what's coming upon the earth. And if you're not putting your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, the Most High could have it to where you're going to be eating your children in that day, man. And if that, you know, that's why the word is meant to make you fear, man. The scriptures say, you know, the beginning of wisdom is fear the Most High, man. Making what? The wise simple. The simple wise, Salakia. So, you know, you'll be wise, man, to hear this word and fear this word, man, because these things shall and will be coming upon this earth, man. And the thing is that we're really in that time, man. We're really in that time, man. So, you know, that's why another reason why it's important right now to fast, man. To fast, man, to starve the flesh, man, and strengthen the spirit. Because whether you like it or not, in that day, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will have it to where you have to fast, man. You're going to have to fast, like it or not. So it's better to get your body used to not having the food from now. So that if Yahweh Hashem Yahushai do have it to where you and your family haven't eaten for 3 to 4 or 5 days, then you're able to, you know, to see it through somewhat, man. And that only goes to them really that are putting their trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, because those that don't, they're gonna be destroyed, like the scripture said, man. And they are gonna end up eating their children and stuff, man. So I'll read that again from the top. Jeremiah 19:9, it says, and I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend in the siege and straitness wherein their enemies and they that seek their lives shall straiten them, man. It's in that time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, people are gonna be eating each other, man. People are gonna be eating each other, man. People need to understand the seriousness of what's coming up on the earth, man. You know, and the power that we worship is a terrible, terrible power, man. Worthy to be feared, man, and praised, man. Because, you know, like I said, man, like the scriptures say, if we do put our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we shall eat, man. When these other people are eating their children and eating their friends, man, we shall eat, man. Heavenly manna, you know. But with that, anyway, I just wanted to, just expound on that dream that I had last night and the vision that I had, and just let you know, man, that, to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because famine is coming, man. The elites want to crash this economy, man. That's their plan. And by a means, boy, what famine, man? Famine, man. So famine is coming, man. So, stay prayed up as usual, man. And fast when you can. Fast when you can, man, Israel, man. But with that, I'm going to get back to work on the plantation and then say, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Tawadi Yahweh, Tawadi Yahushai, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Waha, Rakha, Qadash, Shalom, Israel, and death to Babylon.